All right, what's up, my friends? Jeff, Mini Queenie, Jammin', how you guys doing? Today is time for a little bit of farming. Let me get the folks in, and we'll talk about our plans today for stuff. What's up, guys? How you doing? Cat,
Hello.
Natural, what's going on?
Cat B will be right B.
We'll be
Should
right
back.
She be right B. She with the B.
Yes.
All right. Well, while she's going the B, let's see here. Let me let's see. Is this? I don't know if this is password protected or not. Give me a second here.
Oh, that's cute. Censor.
Okay. Let's look at what she's got going on here. Okay, so field-wise, we got some stuff going on. She has purchased several fields around the farm. And we have, let's see here, what is this? We have a grain mill. We have a sawmill. We have a lime fertilizer, salt, herbicide, seed production factory. We have a farm system drying for a fermenter, some sort of fermenter. We have a grain dryer, large tarp greenhouse, okay. 2 large tarp greenhouses, and what else do we have here? Propane station, we got a couple selling stations, a grain silo, what is that down there? Pallet sell point. We have a house. We have a vehicle workshop over here. And then various fields with stuff on it. So farmland wise, let's see. Welcome back. Farmland wise, it looks like we've got a big thing of grass, canola. We've got soybeans, we've got oats, sunflowers,
Oats has been harvested.
Huh?
Oats have been harvested.
And then 8. I don't. What is 8? Poplar trees, right? We have 26, which is another something I read off before. Probably soybeans, and then 27 is another thing of oats. A lot of oats. Okay.
26 and 27 are not our fields.
26 and 20. Oh, sorry. Yep, you're right. They're not our fields.
10 is our other field, and that's got a couple of rows of trees growing on it.
Okay.
They're ready yet.
So, state of the fields here. Let's see what's going on. We've got grass can be harvested. 1, 8. I don't know why it says 9 can be harvested, but unless they're completely done. But we've got soybean and grass, and what is this growing? The thing growing here is canola. Okay, cool. Well, let's get going. I guess we're gonna be doing some harvesting of some canola, huh?
Yep. Soybeans, isn't it?
Or yeah, whatever it is. which the case that has the big giant header on that? What is that? What header is that for? We have 2 harvesters, right?
Yeah, one, the header is for your wheats, your soybeans, and all the rest of it, and then the one that's got the pointy bits
Yeah.
is for like corn, sunflowers.
Okay, so we don't want the pointy bit one. We want the rake-looking one, right?
Yeah, the normal one.
Draper.
All right, I will. It's called a draper. I will get
Yes.
into the harvester and start mowing some fields down. Look at this big old bad boy. Well, thanks for setting this up, Kat. Appreciate it. You've been playing it for a little bit. What do you have any kind of opinion on this map so far, or?
I like it. I like it. It's nice and big, you know, and also the traffic is not like mental.
It's not over the top, yeah.
No, it's just a nice amount of traffic, and that. So, and they're like, yeah, they're fairly decent sized fields. So, you know.
What mods do we think are must-have? Well, I don't know. I guess that's more of a Cat question.
I try to keep the mods as low as possible, you know, so there's not a massive list. We'll have to go through probably after the stream, but we'll go through and take out that plains and prairie one. I didn't realise it was on there.
Well, I don't know. Is it a? It might be. Oops! Come on! I didn't want to have this guy do this thing. Get out of here. It might be that the it's a dependency of this particular map. I mean, I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think it is, because most map makers will not make a map that's dependent on a bought, you know, DLC. Most of them will just do the, you know, the free ones, or they'll make their own. Sorry. Yeah. Because not everyone can afford the DLCs, but they want people to play their maps, so yeah. Okay. Oh.
Oh, this thing is big, man.
Welcome to the Midwest.
It's like driving an ultra wide or something. I'm assuming that we're putting it into
Yeah, we've got a
straw swath.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll come through behind you with the thingy. Once I figure out where Natural has stashed it over there.
I parked it in the beautiful row, madame.
I know. You realise it's not going to stay that looking that nice.
Yes, but do I do it every time?
And then you get super annoyed with me.
Well, that's just part of our relationship.
How's the audio for everybody who's watching? Are we 5x5? But to answer your question, what is mods that you need to have? You know, I've been kind of disconnected from 25 for a while, so I don't know that I can answer that question. But for me, it's anything that is quality of life, right? I don't want super cheaty mods. I mean, there's really no reason to have super cheaty mods. But you know, some people like to have, like, you know, playing with Pat. Pat likes to have super strength, and you know, there's an argument that can be made that super strength is valuable to have. You know, in cases where you've got tiny little maps or tiny little towns and narrow streets, you get a tendency to get the vehicles stuck, and super strength is super intelligent at that point, right? So
It has its purposes. I think if you find the right mod with super strength where you can quickly disable it,
Right.
so you're not using it all the time, but in emergencies
Well,
situations.
it's a toggle thing. It's you can have it on, you can have it off. It's totally your choice, right? And the only time that I used it was, we sold at some point where it wasn't picking up the bale. We didn't know where the sale point was, so we dropped all the bales, and we couldn't pick up the bales with the equipment, so we had to manually move the bales. And then there's another time where I got my vehicle stuck and I had to fix it. But otherwise, that type of thing. And then you say you're doing 22, and the only mod you have is the one for GPS. Well, GPS is built into 25, so you don't need to worry about that as a mod. But that was a big for 19. That was a huge draw for 19 for must-have mods was the GPS.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a huge one. Precision farming is a huge one for a lot of people. Asking somebody what mods are essential is like asking somebody what's your favorite brand of car. It's all circumstantial, and what type of maps you like. If you like small ones, you don't want to hear about this great hopper or these grain wagons or whatever. But if you're doing one of these, there's mods with those, and you're like, oh, gotta have those. Or the big, like, grain silo, like here, that's not normal. But if you do European maps, it's completely worthless. But if you do American maps, it's one of those mods that's like, I gotta have it, or else I'd fill up the silo every 2 trips.
The other thing that I would say that is a must-have, especially if you're doing forestry, is roll right up to the logs and just have the logs go in. I'm within tolerances.